It looks like bunt drafting might be. Yeah, Dennis gave him a little shot. Wow.
Wow, completely over. Here goes Terry. Boy, Terry had a wild ride through the grass. He was fortunate that his truck stayed down. You see the roof flap just deploy.
See the 0-3 way up on the racetrack. Almost the same thing that happened to Dave Blaney.
Well, Andy, we've seen this many times, and look at Hornish, nowhere to go. Bam. Oh, you got to
get the worst of that one.
These guys, that's at the front of the pack, and that just, it's the accordion effect that everybody talks about. You see it on the highway, you see it at stop signs, you see it at stop lights, man. You see it everywhere. This is why I feel.
Say that.
I said that, and this is why.
There's the 66 of top out on, gets loose on the inside of the 4. Timothy Peters has to chase the truck up the hill, makes some contact, puts both of those trucks in the wall. The 30 of Chad Chaffin comes along nowhere. Watch Chad.
Mike Wallace, he was trying to get through, and he ends up with heavy contact. Boom.
And Mike just didn't have nowhere to go. You thought maybe he could go to the outside, go to the inside, but he went for the center, the clear spot, and they came right across.
He losing spots. Is there a problem on the 2? Now he's got problems. Casey Mears into the back of it.
Hold on. Caution, 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 caution.
And more collected.
Why we're under our 3rd caution of the day.
It looks just like the first time he spun out. Just got up high in turn 4 and lost it.
And you know what, Michael? It was early in the race, 2nd lap on new tires.
Wow.
Just so many.
Rear maybe a little bit.
And Darrell, that's what a driver will go to. He has those 2 systems, front and rear. If maybe the car's not turning under braking.
Again, Properties just got loose all by himself right in front of the 8-8 of Matt Crafton.
First caution comes out at Lowe's Motor Speedway. The Quaker Steak and Lube 200 is underway.
What happens here? Whoa.
Oh, my.
DJ Kennigan in the 81 just got turned or got sideways. Got into Michael Annette.
Just at the worst possible place on this track, too. The fastest part of the track.
Contact between the 2. Around went Kligerman.
Yeah, just so hard to tell from that angle.
And with the leaders onrushing.
Well, that's what. Oh yeah, right there. I don't know if the 27 of Mears came up or the 96 of Kligerman came down, but definitely contact there going into turn 1.
I believe.
And if Eric Darnell, watch this now, bottom of your screen. The 9 and the 21 got loose, and when he turned to try to chase it up the hill to get it straight, Ted was there in the right rear corner of the 21, caught the left front corner of Ted and just turned Kelly directly into the wall. And then Ted obviously is so upset about it, he's going to run up here and just drive into the door of the 21 to show his displeasure.
It was a racing thing. I mean, Kelly Byers had nothing to.
A little bit more.
So he gets into the left rear, and he's trying to stay in the throttle, but
Brendan
catches the wall, yep. A little bit. Right here, Annette just along for the ride in this grass. You can't do anything now, but just hang on.
all right. Well, here's the question. Does Brad Keselowski come in and take advantage?
A 4-car advantage over 2nd place and into the wall. Hard hit by the 3 of Austin Dillon. Sliding through the 13. Casey Mears gets into the back of the 44 of Brian Scott.
Here's Ted Musgrave right here. There's a 75 white. The 00 is going to make contact. That's what starts this whole thing. Then he gets straightened out. We're going to go down in turn number 1 here, and the 75 is going to have a problem as Ted goes by on the outside. There's the contact right there from the 75.
There might be more.
Something broke on that 75 and just shot.
See, he'd been into the wall up there one time, and he was trying to stay out at that time. Kind of gave a tug on the wheel.
Up high, the yellow car, that's Sauter. And around he goes.
Looks like that's
the
off
front
the
bumper
bumper
of Kyle Busch.
Yep. And of course, all these other guys down here on the inside. There's a lot of cars bouncing off of each other. Matt Kenseth gets a good bit of damage.
Sauter is okay. He's put the window net down, signaling emergency crews that he's all right.
Truck, which sent his truck sideways before they ever got to the corner. Look at Bobby East. He's plumb up out of the groove. He did nothing wrong. Todd just looks like maybe made a bit of a mistake entering turn 3 on the inside of that line.
On the low side, we got 3 wide. That's Menard in the middle. Look out. They're going around. Whoa. Oh, man. Michael net gets swept up.
Got the left rear pretty good.
3 really good.
And then here they come. Bouncing off the wall, and again, even though it's a wide front straightaway, when they start bouncing off the wall, you just get into it.
Keselowski took a pretty hard hit to the outside there.
Yeah, his car has serious damage.
No, there it went.
And that's the usual result when you blow a right front tire.
The car just turned around right there.
This is exactly what we were talking about in the countdown show, that car on the inside.
Now what happened here, it didn't look like there was any oil until after he hit the wall. So what he's done here is ruptured
mirrors.
In front of you. Okay, we'll get in the boys. Sliding here. Probably got some flat spots for sure. I don't know if it may come
tonight, and we see the replay here, and obviously this is the aftermath. Can't really tell much.
Right at that point there, you really can't tell too much, but
all these guys jockeying for positions. Looks like he got a little tap from behind.
And there's the contact, hard contact. Fortunately, it was the soft wall, safe for Barry, but still heavy damage on the front of Mike Wallace's Toyota.
Oh, yeah, you can see that tire let go right there.
That pit strategy, and right now we see here comes the 33 as you see a look at.
Here's the contact. Oh, the 7 car already sideways.
Yeah, that was just a situation that Mike Wallace got a little bit loose coming off the corner. Denny Hamlin was wide open in the throttle and really nowhere to go because there was someone on the outside.
Has a tough break.
He's all over the place.
He's back up the racetrack again. Oh, he's not catching that one. That's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt. Boom.
Yeah. You could say he did it the first lap, too. Once you get in there.
Down for sure. Oh, that's got a little nudge right there from Ted Musgrave. And then it put Kyle up into the 8 of Chad McCumbee. The 99, Eric Darnell, had nowhere to go, as well as the 9 of Justin Marks. But
Listen. Yeah, it all happened so quickly.
Boyer hit the wall off turn 2. This is down the back straightaway. Corey LaJoie gets turned around. Hard in the wall. Oh, there's Amarola. And Ty Dillon also making big contact.
there they are, side by side, the 9 and the 09. Justin just gets loose getting down in the corner.
Oh, and he runs the 09 into the wall again. You know, I was impressed with how fast the 09.
With a crash by Mike Wallace. A look at that going off into the corner. And looks like a little bit of last lap racing there.
Boy, he was. Mike was digging, trying to get that extra position, got a little bump there, got into some traffic, and ended up wadded up, unfortunately.
So Champ pushed the issue on these new tires. He tries to get to the outside of Ty Dillon. You see the 15 come up actually and get into Ty Dillon. That causes the 15 to go around. He catches the 88 in the left rear quarter panel. Really, the first replay, I thought it was the 88 that pushed the 33, but looking at it a second time, that's not what happened. It looked like Clint Boyer got into the 33, got himself spun around, and caused the accident behind him.
Multiple cars involved.
Just gets loose. Just gets behind in the steering, and we talk about this racetrack with those 9-degree straightaways.
The 13, Stewart in the 14.
Nixie Tony just a little bit late in making that move to get back down. Harvick and Kenseth on the outside had a run, so they were literally going to go by him on both sides.
Watch the 2. The championship leader somehow avoided getting really torn up in that.
So it looked like Martin Truex was going to get through there. Bobby Labonte caught him right at the end.
Right on the bottom, he's got his tires on the white line and just ran out of room. Max just squeezed him a little bit down there. Didn't give Eric quite enough room, and there you see the contact.
Take a look.
You can see the left front smoking really badly as he enters the corner. He knew something was wrong. He was trying to get out of the way, get on pit road, but got in the corner, probably just wouldn't turn. The 13 on the outside of Casey Mears just did nothing wrong, just in the wrong.
Rhode Island to see what just took place. He's going to think Brendan Gaughan came down on him.
Ooh, there's Colin Brown. He made some contact with Todd. Todd may not have had a great deal of damage till Colin came along with nowhere to go.
Involved.
including this one. Casey Mears.
Two, spin on the middle of two, keep going on the top, outside of you, outside, go to the middle.
All right, here's
action. You got to know these guys are almost off the turn, and the 9, the 07, and the 59, they're down in the center of the turn. They can't really see what's happening over there off the corner.
It looked like the 07 ran in the back of the 9 and pushed him into the 59 of Ted Musgrave. A lot of damage
for Casey Mears.
See, already into the wall. You see it here, but boy, you're right now. Kind of flatten that.
8 laps to go. And he had at least 2 truck links when he got to the start-finish line. Oh, Todd gets turned.
Todd slides to the inside. Will he slide back up in the groove? Yes, and more contact. Rick Crawford is involved. Colin Brown is involved.
That was just a huge misfortune there.
The shape, he went to go inside there and chase. I don't think he had anything he could do. It just almost turned him.
Well, when the cars come shooting across to the inside of the track, watch this 31 of Newman do a whole lot of agricultural racing right here. Wow.
Like snow plows.
Jeffrey.
More remaining, but Bodine trying to make his move to the outside, and we have trouble on the back straightaway.
Problems for the 14 and the 5. Now they all bottle up behind them. The 16's into the wall. Hornaday, your championship leader, is into the wall. A lot of damage on the back stretch. Oh, and Max Pappas gets into the 5 of Mike Skinner.
Whoa, man, that thing took a right-hand turn.
It looked like something broke there.
Yeah, something broke either.
There's Ricky. He's on the inside of Brad Sweet. He tries to stay off Brad, and around he goes. Oh. Actually, both of those trucks made a little more damage than maybe I thought initially.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That's Ty. Oh, he ran over something. What the heck? Yeah, he ran over something, and then I don't know if it knocked an oil line out of it, Steve. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like oil smoke because it's coming out of both front tires. And right there, the right front tire looks up.
Oh, wow. This is huge.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. That angle of impact.
Spring rubber flying out of the car.
Let's go back and see if we can figure out what that was that he ran over.
Did he run over something, or did something?
Is this the start?
Looked like the Todd got pushed by the 95 of Grant Enfinger, and it turned him into the truck on the inside of him. And then you see Ron Hornaday going upside down.
Grant was just doing what he saw there. Ooh, wow, look at that hit late by
Todd.
Grant was just doing what he'd seen everyone else.
High line, or he just jumps over the edge. That's what I talked about. You know, there's great speed and grip up there. And then, unfortunately, I believe the 13, here comes Ty Dillon. Yeah, just
like it's more of the bump drafting.
Going to be some more bump drafting. Is it Nelson Piquet Jr.?
Nelson Piquet Jr. in the number 1.
Wow.
Whoa. Man. Flat tire.
To get a look at these tires, is there going to be right front issues? We didn't think so.
There's another shot of that sacred beer and giving to.
Outside, hang on to it, lock it down,
More contact. We're going to have problems coming onto pit road. Max Pappas sliding sideways. He gets into the inside wall.
2 laps in a row, Michael. We can't manage to come down pit road.
But the laps are winding down now under caution.
Yeah, he only picked up 1 spot on that run there. And now he's going to have to restart on the inside.
Right here. Take a look at this. David Gilliland again on the tail end. Sideways. Goes around. He was your race leader, and into the wall he goes.
Back down through traffic. I hope everybody can dodge him.
Still coming. They're still coming.
So close.
Outside, is Max going to squeeze up? Oh, Gresham gets a little bit sideways and then comes down into Max.
Yeah, there was
Max maybe looked like he was coming up as well.
a couple of
to block Blaney by Stenhouse. I thought for sure Stenhouse was going around.
Yeah, he looked like he was long gone, and that's really what caused this whole thing. When he came up in front of Eric Jones in the 20, Jones had nowhere to go.
And Bowman had filled that space in the inside to make it 3 wide with Eric Jones, so he had nowhere to go.
Nope.
Ty Dillon in the...
There's a contact with the outside wall.
There's any room, but there
There
trouble.
they go. Problems as they go through the triangle. Austin Dillon is caught up in it. The 31 of Buscher's caught up in it.
That's the rest of the field.
They're
right
all
there.
in it.
That's
They're all
done.
in it.
There's only 2 guys left running.
Just moments ago, and around goes to 16. The 83 falling up to the wall. 3 of them into the wall as they came out of 4.
That's a tough break for Biffle. He had a good car, led some laps.
Right there. Now Max is on the. I think Max maybe didn't know that Matt Crafton had his nose stuck up there on the outside. When he moved up, he made contact with the left front corner of Matt Crafton's truck and turned him sideways into Brendan.
The slower truck of Brendan gone was everybody was avoiding.
By Denny Hamlin. Can he put the block on? Oh, car. Oh, 77.
Right behind you.
That was Ross Chastain. Got down on the apron, turned him sideways up the racetrack.
Straight into Ryan Preece.
And we have a report for Austin Dillon, Michael, as you mentioned before.
Oh, there it goes.
Around goes Miguel Paludo. Catches the 29 of Parker Kligerman. Both of them into the wall.
Ludo got a little bit loose on the inside of another. Oh,
Max Pappas.
Stay right there. Hold the
Pappas
brake.
trying to go between the 29 and the 7.